Welcome back to my channel where we talk all things handmade. Today, we're going to talk about what I do after the craft fair. As a handmade business owner, it's really important that I get out there and go to these craft fairs. It gets me to see the customers and it also showcases my products. However, they can be overwhelming and exhausting. Today, I'm going to share with you my post-craft fair routine, and it'll include things like how I organize my inventory, following up with customers, and taking care of myself. If you're a handmade business owner or you're just curious about what goes on behind the scenes after a craft fair, stay tuned. Three things we're going to look at. Craft fairs can be physically and mentally draining. That's why taking care of yourself the day after is critical. Get a good night's sleep, make sure you drink plenty of water, and do some light exercise to kind of work out all the soreness that happens with all that. Take some time for your self-care, like reading, taking a nice long bath, oversleeping the next day. And that way you'll be physically and mentally ready to tackle any orders or projects that you have in your future. After the craft fair, the first thing I like to do is organize my inventory. This means evaluating the products I have left, making note of what sold well, what didn't. This is not only helps me keep track of the inventory, but also helps me plan for future craft fairs. I always bring a notebook to a craft fair where I jot down notes about which products are popular, colors, what sold well, what needs improvement, what my setup was like, what the attendance is like. It's always good just to do that because, eventually you might not remember, you might forget. Once I've organized my inventory, I also take time to pack any leftover things correctly and get them ready for the next fair. If you gather your customers' contact information after the craft fair, send a thank you email the day after, including a brief message, thanking them for their support and a reminder about where they can find you and getting information. I also think that letting them know about any upcoming sales or events that you'll be at is a good idea. Maybe include a special coupon just for them. And then if there are any new signups, add them to a newsletter and give them regular updates about what business, where you're showing, and any new products that you have going. While my post-craft fair routine may seem straightforward, there are always challenges that arise. One common challenge is being too tired or overwhelmed to tackle everything on the list. In this case, I try to prioritize the most crucial tasks, such as organizing the inventory and following up with customers. Anything else can wait until the next day. Another challenge is not having enough time to complete everything. In this case, I try to plan ahead and give myself plenty of time to complete everything. If I know I have a craft fair coming up, I'll make sure to clear my schedule the day after so I can focus on my post-craft fair routine. Finally, another challenge is not having the energy or motivation to follow up with customers. In this case, I have to remind myself the importance of building relationships with customers and how following up can lead to a repeat business. Sometimes a little motivation is all that it takes to get started. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more handmade business tips and advice. Also, feel free to share this video with anyone you feel who might be helpful. It might be helpful. Do I talk much? You could tell it's been after a craft fair. Thanks for watching. Craft fairs can be both exciting and exhausting, but with a solid post-craft fair routine, you can make the best out of your experience. Organizing your inventory, following up with customers, and taking care of yourself are the essential parts of this routine. Remember, taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of your business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.